My brothers and sisters, today I'm dropping new knowledge on you about New Balance. You see what I did there? Today we're going to talk about my favorite pair, the 991. It's not a dad shoe. Stop telling me New Balances are dad shoes. These shoes are fly, and here's why.
Triple rich, rich.
History time. Let's break down the New Balance company and then we're going to talk about the shoe. 1906 is when the company was founded, and it was started not as a sneaker company but as an insole and an arch support company for factory workers who were standing long periods of time. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you also didn't know that it took 32 years, 1938, for them to put out their first shoe. To me, one of the biggest milestones that this company holds is they were the first ever to put out a $100 shoe. This $100 shoe was called the 990 and it came out in 1982. This started a cult following and they're still putting out 990 family shoes today. So most people already know about New Balances, and that's because of the 990 model. I want to put you onto the 991. There is a difference. They look the same, but there's a difference. Most of the 990 models, they have V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. They have cushioning exclusively in the heel. What's so different about the 991 is it was the first model to have cushioning all throughout the shoe, in the front of the toe as well as the back. And they actually used this model for the next two models, the 992 and the 993, because it was just revolutionary how the cushioning felt different on the shoe. Subtle differences, but when you put the shoe on, you really will take notice on how they grab your feet. I like them both. I'm showing you right now a 990 V3 model. I also want to show you the V4. Very similar, but once again, the cushioning is just not as superior to the 991. So the 991 model, sleek toe box, amazing cushioning, and it's on the firmer side of things. If you want a soft shoe, this is probably not for you. But this shoe, because it's firm, returns the energy to your foot, and I really think you can stand in the shoe for about 10 hours. Yeah, I've done it before, trust me. I used to work at a hotel on my feet for about 10 to 12 hour shifts, and anytime I wore this shoe, for some reason after, I was in a good mood. Other shoes, I was tired and my feet hurt. So the New Balance 991 has amazing technology, but it also has quality materials. The suedes as well as the mesh are just out of this world, and honestly, most other companies can't compare to the construction of the shoe. Unlike other companies, New Balance provides different widths, so you're going to be good no matter what. They have that shoe just for you. The New Balance 991 is not a dad shoe. It is not a dad shoe. Get that through your head. This is a streetwear shoe, it's a cool guy shoe, it's a fly girl shoe, and it's a comfortable shoe. You know what's cool? Comfort, versatility, utility. You know, you can wear a patent leather shoe, but what, for 2 hours and then your feet hurt? You can wear this shoe for 10 hours. I guarantee it. Buy a pair. I guarantee it. High quality materials, amazing cushioning, everything you would want in a shoe. And you know, I'm really starting to see that most sneakerheads in their late 20s, early 30s are not really buying retros anymore. We've done that. What are we moving to? We're moving to New Balance. And we're going back into the history. This shoe debuted in 2001 and it's still rocking. Up to last year, one of the biggest collabs of the year was Leon Dor. Hopefully I pronounced that right. They had an awesome 991 collab that I missed out on, and it's going for $5,000 to $1,000 depending on what your size is and where you buy it. So that shows you the shoe is relevant and it's not going anywhere. Actually, there is rumors that they're putting out a V2 of the 991. That's how hot this shoe is. No, matter of fact, this shoe is so hot that not only did they keep the 991 around to today, the 992 dropped, they used the same silhouette. They just changed the midsole. The 993 dropped. They still used the same silhouette and changed the midsole. It's iconic. That's why this 991 is so iconic. It birthed so many beginnings. As far as beginnings go, let's even talk about to me, the biggest pop culture moment of this sneaker. In 2007, Steve Jobs wore these shoes to debut the first ever iPhone. The first ever iPhone. What are we on now? Like iPhone 85? So you already know it's cemented in history. And honestly, Steve Jobs would go on to say that the 992 was his favorite version. But these are the ones that started it all. You always got to pay homage. And that's what we're doing right now. Best New Balance sneaker if you ask me. And it's going to continue to come out. They actually have a mocha brown pair that's supposed to come out in the next couple months. We're looking at spring 23. I got my eye on them. But they are $250 because they are made in the UK. So I'm going to have to start saving my pennies. Shout out to Philly and the DMV area. They really put me onto the New Balance company in that it could be more than just a dad shoe. I actually remember when I was in college meeting friends from DC who exclusively wore New Balances and they really didn't wear Nikes. And just seeing that culture really opened my eyes to what it could be. But that's what you need to know about the 991. It's a low-key, underrated shoe. You probably won't get too many looks when you wear them, but you're going to be walking on cloud 9. And those that know, they know. And if you don't know, now you know, and you're welcome. Once again, this is Triple Rich. We talked about the 991, New Balance, and we just dropping knowledge on that ass. So I'm going to talk to y'all next week for volume 4. And that's all I got to say right now. So y'all people be blessed. Have a great evening or morning. And I want you to like, I want you to tell your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. You know you should. So until then, we out.